Hello and welcome back to another little day vlog. It's been quite a while since I've done one of these. I don't have to tell you, you can see that from my channel. The last time I posted a vlog in this style was before Christmas, so this is the first of 2025. It has been a pretty good start to the year. Definitely could be better, definitely could be worse. We're just sort of riding the wave at this point. Most important, most fun, most exciting is that it's been a few weeks now, but I had visitors here. Two of my best friends from Canada came to visit my husband and me here, and we got to do so much fun stuff. I took some serious just off time. We went to Amsterdam. They stayed in Amsterdam for a couple of days, and my husband and I went to visit them, and I went to visit them another day as well. We did a little day trip to, I don't know if this is in order, but we did Haarlem, Delft, Utrecht. Sorry about pronunciation of any of those, by the way. I'm still kind of working on my Dutch pronunciation. They stayed and spent quite a few days in The Hague to explore a little bit with us here. We got to do so much fun stuff. So I'm actually going to insert a few clips here. I will try and mark them with wherever they were, because it's just going to be a mix of the different places that we went. So to try and keep the city straight, I will just leave that to me in editing. It was so much fun to have them here. She is one of my best friends for over a decade now, and we have maintained a long distance friendship for most of that. It's actually been a really important milestone for me as well in The Hague, because it was the first time that I had friends coming to visit me and spending time. It's the first time that I got to explore a lot of different cities in the Netherlands. So let's see, what else has been happening? The cats are very happy. I will definitely be showing you some clips of them in this vlog, as usual. I always include cats in these little vlogs. My husband and I are doing great. We are still bouldering. We are loving it. Progress is slow, at least for me, not as much for him. He's picking it up a lot faster than me, but I am doing pretty well. I've definitely upgraded my level quite a bit, actually. Getting much better, growing some calluses as well. That's maybe a little bit less nice, but I don't mind it because it makes me feel accomplished. I also have been working, speaking of calluses, that's a weird transition, but I've been playing more guitar. I have been playing a little bit of violin. Okay, so that's another thing. I tried going to a luthier. I'm about to play a little bit of violin actually after I record this little clip, so I will get out the violin to show you. I've been needing to take my violin to a luthier for some time because, as you can see, this poor little bow, it's been broken for quite some time. Actually, since I think I was in Paris is when it actually broke. This was my default, my go-to main bow, and this is my secondary bow. But since this one broke, I've been using just my secondary bow anytime I play. And I've been meaning to go to a luthier, but I've been moving around so much, I didn't really know where to go. I kind of put it off for such a long time. And when I got to The Hague, I decided I was going to bite the bullet and just go and see what the problem was, how extensive it was, and if it could be fixed. Unfortunately, what I was told from the luthier was that it was, I guess, technically fixable, but it would cost as much or maybe even a little bit more than just buying a new bow of a similar quality. So I'm so sad. Honestly, I was so sad. I cried a little bit about it. That was my main bow, and it has been my main bow since I got this violin when I was a teenager. It's special to me in more ways than just its actual quality. I also don't necessarily want to buy a new bow. I really don't play violin enough, but I don't like the weight and the balance of my secondary bow nearly as much as my primary bow, or what was my primary bow. So I've been missing it for a long time. So I don't know. I am a little bit in limbo now. I am paralyzed with indecision about what to do. So as you can see, it's like wrapped up in this like little rubber band that she put it in because it was kind of holding together when I brought it to her, but she took it all apart to kind of check it out and what the problem was, and then didn't put it back together, which I'm not sure she could have anyway at that point. I am going to play a little bit, not too much violin, but just a little bit. I've been working on bringing back some of my violin calluses. Also, what's helping with that is guitar. I have been playing guitar even more than violin. I'm playing almost every day, at least a little bit now. I have a cat hair. And after that, I'm going to do a little bit of writing, which is another thing that I need to update you on, but I'm gonna save it for another day. For now, I'm going to play a little bit of violin before it gets too late. And now Bingley's coming because, hi! Because he can't have Hamlet getting attention and not him. While we're at it, why not have the second kitty too? What's up? He does not like being held as much as Hamlet does. Hamlet like melts into your arms and Bingley is like, so resistant against you. Anyway, I am in my bathroom, obviously, as you can see, because I'm gonna take out my contacts. I'm gonna write a little bit this afternoon and also probably read a little bit. It's gonna be kind of a chill afternoon. Not too many things to get done, thankfully. Well, there's some stuff that I need to get done, but this morning I got the stuff done that I absolutely had to do, and I also recorded a video. As you can see, I have like recording makeup on. I have like a little baby wing eyeliner and everything. Because I'm gonna go bouldering this evening, I don't wanna be wearing all this makeup. When I go bouldering, I'll usually put a little bit of makeup on just because I like to have at least a little bit of mascara or something. I just like it. I don't have to, but I do it anyway because I like it. But I have a light coating of some foundation and concealer. I have a tiny bit of blush on, stuff that is not great for the pores if you're gonna go sweat, and also it might look pretty bad if I sweat with this makeup on. I'm just gonna take everything off, and I'm also gonna take out my contacts because I can't wear contacts for too long at a time. And of course I just bumped my camera trying to get my makeup remover. This is what I'm using right now, if anyone is interested. This is Garnier, and it is a liquid démaquillant makeup remover. I don't know why I just forgot that word. It is in Dutch and French, so. This is not something I normally film, taking off makeup, but I'm going to do it anyway. When I do these sort of like casual, I can't really say daily vlog, but it's sort of daily vlog style, I like to show just the moments that I feel like showing, basically. I don't like to show everything, obviously. I don't want to get in too much of a habit of filming everything because then it kind of loses the fun of it. I always put at least a little bit of lotion on. I actually started doing this before I started putting lotion all over my face on a regular basis. I just did it for my eyes because I have very dry eyes. I'm gonna take out my contacts now, but I'm not gonna show you because some people get really weird about touching your eyes, but not only have I worn contacts a long time, but also I've had to put so many different drops and gels and various medications in my eyes over the years that it just doesn't even bother me anymore. Time to write, time to read, time to do all of my screen time while I'm wearing my glasses and not my contacts. And then later today, I will go bouldering. Hello again. It is another day. It is a very sunny day. I was just realizing before I turned on the camera as well that my nails are terrible. This is the reality of bouldering, is that right after you paint your nails, this happens. I don't know how people who have like really nice nails or long nails at all manage to climb. Anyway, today is bright and sunny, but not super warm. So it's actually the perfect combination for me. So I can wear a light sweater and maybe a light jacket, we'll see. And I have an appointment this afternoon that's going to take me in the direction of the beach. One of the things that I love the absolute most so far about living in The Hague is that we have a beach, and it's super close to the city center. It's like an hour walk-ish, depending on where you are in the city center, but it's a very small city center. It is a small city. I'm sorry to the Dutch people watching this. I don't mean any offense, but the country is very tiny and the cities are very tiny, especially when you've recently lived in North America. So it's a very small city and everything is very close, and there is a beach literally within an hour walk, which is unthinkable, I feel like, especially for me coming from the Midwest. The two cities where I've lived most recently, Montreal and New York, both did have access to a waterfront at least. Montreal had a beautiful harbor. New York did have beaches, although we kind of missed our opportunity and we never actually went to any of the beaches in New York. I'm learning about myself that while I'm not a summer person and I'm not a warm weather person, I still really enjoy the beach. I am very much a sea and ocean sort of person. I absolutely love it. It's very inspiring, it's very refreshing, it's just very good for me, I feel like. It makes me feel calm, it makes me feel peaceful. The appointment that I have is not actually like on the beach or anything, but it's very close, so I am tempted to walk along some sort of waterfront somewhere, I don't know exactly where, but just to get a little bit of fresh air. If you're seeing this clip in the vlog, it's because I managed to record something, so you will see some part of the beach, and this is definitely something that I would like to show more of in my future videos, in my future vlogs, around The Hague, around my new home city. This is definitely one of my favorite parts of it, so I'm gonna show you guys more as I discover it as well. And also, my husband, I haven't showed you this yet. He has been wanting this for such a long time, and we finally decided we're going to do it. You can already see, we got a ukulele. Just trying to balance my camera so that I can use both my hands here, but this is our new ukulele. It's primarily my husband's because he was the one who really wanted it, and he's also the better guitar slash ukulele player. I really feel like we need to take this to the beach and just enjoy some music. Look at the beautiful sun motif. We got this from the website Thomann, THOMANN.de. It's a German website. It's not the fanciest of ukuleles. It is a concert ukulele, by the way. It's not a soprano, so it's slightly bigger than the tiny ukuleles that you might be more used to seeing, but it has a little bit of a better sound, and I am very happy. We're gonna have to take it to the beach. I really wanted to walk along the beach and like take off my shoes and everything, but as you can hear, it is way too windy today and a little bit too chilly, so I will come back. Wow, it is 6:45 p.m. right now and there is still sunlight. This is amazing. You really do start to appreciate the sun a lot more when you live in the Netherlands. I am here wearing an old t-shirt repping St. Louis Symphony Youth Orchestra, my high school orchestra, because I'm going to color my hair. So I have run a brush through this tangled mess, which is why it's a little bit on the poofy side because my natural waves really do not like to be brushed dry. But I'm about to refresh my hair color because as you can see, the roots are starting to come in. I have mentioned in videos before that I have had some sort of like gray strands and a little bit of a patch-ish. I mean, it's not really a patch, but a little bit of a cluster of gray hairs since I was like 18 or 19 is when I started noticing them. And I dye my hair at home. This is something that my mom taught me how to do because she has been doing it since she was also a teenager, unfortunately. It's just so expensive to go to a salon. Like, I know it's worth it. They do great work, but it's too much for me to do every month or two. So I did go to a salon actually for the first time and the only time to get my hair dyed when I did purple, because purple was a big adventure. I bleached it for the first time as well, which did okay with my hair. It was a little bit like, my hair is pretty fragile, so it wasn't the best on my hair, but what really suffered was my scalp. I have a really sensitive scalp. I have very sensitive skin, and that, you know, it reacts to a lot of things, and it did not like the bleach at all. But the hair was beautiful. I absolutely loved having purple hair. It was just the maintenance that was just not really, I mean, it was possible for me, but it wasn't worth it. I have gone back to red because I love the red. My natural hair is kind of a sort of light, dark, medium brown, maybe, I don't know. Long story short, I am here. I'm going to try a slightly different color. It never looks exactly like the box when I put it on my hair because I do have, you know, brown hair. It's not super dark, but I'm guessing it's going to be like probably the middle one-ish. but you never know. Also, before I go, I do just want to say, if you are someone who has never dyed your hair before and are considering doing a box dye, I would really recommend that you do it with a friend, preferably a friend who has done it before and who kind of knows what they're doing, because it's not necessarily the easiest thing to do. It's definitely completely manageable. You can watch videos on YouTube or something to, you know, help you through it if you want to, but I feel a lot more confident in it because, first of all, I watched my mom do it many times, and she also helped me do it and did it actually for me for the first several times. So I feel much more confident in my ability to do it now, but just be careful, read all the instructions, make sure you do the skin test, you know, for allergies or breakouts or whatever, and just make sure that you feel confident in what you're doing and are careful with your hair, because it does grow back, but it is still best to be cautious. There's my spiel, so I don't feel responsible if somebody goes out and tries to dye their hair and has a disastrous result. Please don't do that. Also, I'm very happy that I speak French because the instructions are only in Dutch and French here. So it comes in handy. Wow, this is a look, isn't it? I am in editing mode right now, thus the very much not in front of the camera sort of vibe I have going on right now. But I realized that I didn't film a clip to wrap up this vlog. So that's what you're seeing now. I have just made a focaccia bread. I really hope that I'm saying that right. Apologies to the Italians watching. I don't speak Italian, obviously. It's a recipe that I've been wanting to try for a very long time. So I decided today was the day. I'm gonna try it out. I'm not really that great at making bread, but I think it turned out pretty well. So gonna have to taste test that one later. Maybe that can be my reward once I get the rough cut of this video done. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you wanna see more like this, let me know in the comments below. Let me know if there are any sort of aspects of my day-to-day that you're curious about and you want to see me feature in a future video. I really do enjoy doing this style of video, and like I said, I don't include everything by far because I don't film these videos that often, but when I do, it's just kind of fun to take you along with me doing just the everyday stuff. Before you go, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and also leave a comment down below letting me know your thoughts on the video or anything else, as I mentioned. It's always just really fun for me to get a little bit of feedback about what you're thinking about, what you take away from my videos, what you like the most. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you very soon in another video.